Welcome to Louisiana Gardening Family. Today we're going to do our garden table series.
Yeah.
So, we're going to put butter,
So we just uploaded
cauliflower, the cauliflower.
cauliflower and broccoli harvest, right? And now we're gonna show y'all something real different. I'm gonna let my son do the little taping for us because I'm gonna be feeding this fire on this wooden stove. So I think I saw Supreme Family Garden had some kind of old school cooking contraption. So we decided to pull ours out and put it to the test. I'll let you see how that fire looks in there. That's going straight up. You can pull that top off for a second. So that's right up under the pot, keeping it nice and hot. So she's gonna go with garlic first.
Garlic. I don't usually put garlic first, but I want the garlic first to get
More
the
garlic smell.
Yeah.
We already got some chicken we done fried up on this thing. This is gonna be a kind of long video because we're not gonna edit. We're gonna kind of try to get the whole cooking process done as far as how much work goes into feeding the fire.
Tomatoes.
Oh man, they're gonna love that. A
And
little purple onions. Now we didn't grow this garlic, this tomatoes, or these onions. But just think if you were growing all of that, you wouldn't even need to go to the store, right? But we did grow. Wow, she's stirring that around. Boy, that looks good. Y'all hear that flame up in there? Well, not the flame, but y'all hear how that cooking sounds? Ah. But we did harvest this. So she soaked these to get the little cabbage wormy things that she's so afraid of, making sure that's out of the food. So we got the cauliflower, the broccoli. Also, we have the cauliflower leaves also in there. And our favorite neighbor, Mr. Joe, coming to hang out with us. So Kentrell, you hold this. Make sure you don't press that or none of that. Keep your hands like that. And you can watch what Beverly's doing or watch what I'm doing or kind of alternate vice versa. So you do have to feed the fire. And it starts to go down. We've seen that these smaller sticks actually work best. But you need some bigger sticks in order to keep it going. So we've been doing this. You'll see that fire. Sometimes I like to put this on as soon as I put it in there. Grab some more. Take it off.
Put some more.
Put some more. Now that's one way to feed the fire. Or you can get some longer sticks.
Ooh.
Brother's coming back. And open up this bottom. And that'll be nothing more. And those smaller sticks are gonna catch faster. I keep one longer stick so I can use that to be my pusher. Push everything up in there.
Just gonna wait till.
So all you do is just keep feeding your fire. Once you close it up, let some of that heat build up. Oh, I never pushed it that hard before. The smaller the sticks, the better. If you get a handful of your smaller sticks, if you want to get your fire going, kind of put some of those small sticks. They'll really catch really fast. Also, pine burns faster than any other wood. So I do have some pine sticks, and we'll put that in and show you how it burns. So stay recording. I'll go get some of those.
Steaming. Steam up. Hey. The baby make it too much noise, but it's okay. Ooh. Let's cook that a little bit longer, then we're gonna put the broccoli and cauliflower next.
So back, you can really look in there and see now how that flame is picking up. Put some pine in. Pine for some reason is like a speed burner. It's not good to barbecue with, they say, but for this kind of like a wood stove, it really jump starts your fire. Let's see if I can get that log in there. Oh yeah.
No, that's gonna be good.
Of course. You can stir around.
We'll put the broccoli. That's hard part. The broccoli.
I think this is why I was talking to Mr. Joe, why people's food used to taste so good, because you had to go through so much work to get a meal that once you finally were able to sit down and taste it and enjoy it, you were really happy about it. Maybe more happy about the fact that the work was over.
This how they cook in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's the key.
Every day. They like the smell of that wood.
So, if you didn't have electric or gas, you should have one of these, right? Because they got, I'm sure, especially for people that do homesteading, even if you don't even use this, Mr. Joe bought this over here. You can always have it down trees. It's kind of like barbecuing. I mean, down trees or anything you have around, you can actually use it. Once you get a fire going, all it is just feeding stick after stick after stick, keeping it going.
And I put little season, this garlic salt, any kind of seasoning y'all wanna put in there. And stir it back in.
So all you'll see me doing is feeding it. There are on the thing itself, on the flute, what they call it, there is this little thing that causes you to either open it up, kind of kick up the flame a little bit, and then you can kind of shut it back down. When you get your flame really rolling, that's for if your flame is going down and you really want it to come up higher, you open that up.
I put a little water in there to make it soften the broccoli thing. Little water. Stir up again. Ooh, yummy. Smells so good already. And then Next thing is we're gonna put the whole broccoli, cauliflower in the and include the leaves.
The good thing about the fresh vegetables is that
They don't take
it
long.
doesn't really take long to cook. You don't need that much heat to cook them. Even though this thing does get hot, we did fry those pieces of chicken. With our vegetables, we really like to just kind of half cook them because you can. Most of the stuff that we eat, you can't eat it raw. So it's more like a warming and a seasoning than an actual cooking all the life out of it.
I think my pot is like a little small.
You have to cook it down a little, that's all.
Stir. I'm gonna let it down a little bit, then I'm gonna put the cauliflower on it. Chop it up.
Let it burn. So, I'll take it back while she's cooking. All right. So we had 11 minutes and 30 seconds so far. And you can see what it's looking like. How long does it actually take to cook a meal on a wood stove? We don't know. Get zanging for me. Because this is our first time actually doing it. Let me block that off. But we can see how our heat doing up under it. Lift it up for us.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright. Put the cauliflower in to cook it a little bit. Just go and wait till it gets softened a little bit and then it's all be done.
And then using the potash when you finish.
Oh yeah. We sure did say. Mr. Joe did remind us of that. We're kind of using the old school principles of cooking or just being out, right? Just living. I don't want to say homesteading or none of that. Just living. And he talked to us about after you finished. Where's my little iron thing?
The piece?
Yeah, I got it. After you finish cooking, then you take all of those ashes and you bring it to your garden. And they tell you get potash and all of that, right? That's all potash is just the ashes from the wood. And those minerals and everything that's still in that ash, you instead of getting azomite and rock dust, you get some wood dust or wood ash. That's all that is. Oh boy. Like we done overflowed that little pot.
Gonna be down in a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna cook down.
Talking about that heat.
Little outside cooking today. Let me give me a piece of this chicken while we're waiting.
And bacon inside too.
Go down. Huh? Oh yeah, and cooking inside, huh?
It's good. That's how we used to play outside with the running like that. Huh. The stick,
You know, he on his horse.
like a horse.
You can feel the heat off of this thing.
Yes, it does.
Look at it. A wood stove. Hot.
Not really. Now it is.
Let it cook a little bit. Got some more. You just go and get some little sticks that you got around. Especially right now is the fall, winter time. If you had trees that you cut down during the spring, the smaller branches should be pretty much dried out right now for you to use.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, it's good, boy.
Excuse me. Ooh, you heard that boy? Let me get some bread. You heard it?
I hear.
Wow. Almost. I should put the cauliflower first.
Doesn't matter. Last time we
Ooh.
just used the skillet. Keep the top.
The top in there.
So we're at 16 minutes. So I think we're gonna do part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
That way we won't bore y'all out because I don't have anything to talk about. I just wanted y'all to see this wood stove. So we're at 16 minutes now. Let's see what time is it.
It's 3:05.
3:06. So when we come back, I'll tell you what time it is so that way you'll know how long we've been preparing and cooking this pot. Y'all stick with us, stay with us, and catch us on the next one. Peace.